saying to me are not fit. So I left it. You're all very welcome. Good evening. Happy Independence to all of us in the courtroom. Yes, they actually have public holiday in Nigeria today. I know. Thank you for greeting us. Amaka was Kedu. How are you? Happy Independence to us. 63 years. Person wey clock 63 years on earth. You know, as your body, waiting your body don't see and your body don't feel how your body they do you. So that's what Nigeria is today. Even 60 something already don't they get grandchild now. Grandchild they now for 60 something. My 60 something they get grandchild now. So if you born early, your kids go down they marry. That's it. You know. Thank you, Sister David. You're all very welcome. We are very welcome. Good evening, everybody. Nigeria is 63 of independence. Yes, 63. We are all very welcome. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. You didn't come for my business time now. I did business time. That was the only thing I tried to do on Saturday. That's it. But since last week, I never do chat. I couldn't. My body didn't allow me. We are all very welcome. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Try to share. Try and share so that I'll greet. Let me do my no, let me wait. We are 400 before I do the advert. You understand? Jamila. Hey, Jamila don't miss me. Jamila don't miss me now. Why she's number one? Jamila, how are you, darling? How is everybody? The family? Anthony Joy, you're welcome. Number 3 is Vivian Bands. I see owners of the culture. Try and invite people that are not owners of the culture. Marian T. Paris, number 4. Amaka Wosu is number 5. Adebimpe Oduyemi is number 6. Juliet Oyemi is number 7. Alima Ashabi, number 8. Emma Ndidi, number 9. Hey, these people. If you see, I just saw you are a very useless woman. You know, my phone, this one now gives me notification when you abuse me on my page. It gives hidden comments. It brings it to me. I can't see you are a very useless woman. It's I now remember that this person's response to negative DNA. Nedu, I said Ned, Nedu's wife. It's been a while though. I just saw it again. I thought I should share it. You understand? It's like watching Kokora Latte. You know when those people, I don't know, if you watch Kokora Latte, the one that Uncle Yomi does, I say Uncle Yomi, Oriyomi, I'm correct, Uncle Yomi, but it's Uncle Oriyomi. That the one he does. If you watch it, mind me, all those boys, you will laugh. It's not funny, it's not funny, but you will know, you will see small girls like this, small girls, 13, 14, 15, paternity issue. The person that will do naming ceremony is different from the one that actually has the child. You just be here, mommy. Watch 1 or 2. I've used 1 or 2 for skits before. Mommy. You will know that people have no shame in Nigeria. In fact, not only that, the one that Uncle Oriyomi done, they are based in Ibadan. But some of them are in Lagos, but many of them are based in Ibadan. And if you hear them talking, you will shame. You will shame for their mother too. You will see small pikin wey born boys. The boys will be fighting over small girl. You will see the mother. There's one that I did the skit that the mother is away. She doesn't know the father of the child. Now the parents push her, make it just go into any man house with belle. If they go and check many people's DNA for their kids, I'm telling you, many will come out negative. And DNA is very expensive in Nigeria. It's very expensive. So many people, bastard, they call Loni Soa. You just be hearing mind me. You will hear, there's one, the one I did the skit, she like it when they are sleeping with her with menstruation. Meanwhile, she slept with this one, slept with this one, slept two. She doesn't know who owns the child. Okay, the person will do name me. That one, another one will come back, come the verse saying go travel. Say, and barawa sundojumo, and dorawa, and besirawa, and Meanwhile, the one where they take care of farm. Now another, the one where they push and go meet. So two boys, two small boys. Now if you ask them, they are 20 something. Now them, then the girl will not be more than 18. You not be hearing the guy saying, "Mommy, nígbà tí mo délé tí mo sọ fún mommy wá sọ pé mommy, I don't even confess no say na mommy me. Na in there they say, just hear mommy, mo ní kí ló ń jẹ́ mommy. Mommy me ni mommy. Nígbà tí mo lọ sí travels. Mo ní, travels. Hey, people that are supposed to be in school. Get one. Uncle Yomi talk to 11 years old girl, run away from home, go stay with a boy. They can't ask her waiting the boy they do. He said the boy, they pick bottle, shago, don't shago. I don't understand. It's poverty, oh. It's poverty, oh. Something is happening, oh. Is, you know, you will look at that aspect and say, okay, poverty is the cause of those people's own. Poverty, yeah, you know, so there's no integrity. Okay, you know, they don't have money to buy condom. You understand? They are uneducated. Their parents don't, you know, sponsor them to school. So the one that manage and go and get a job, they'll be sleeping with the girl. The girl will be sleeping with anybody, and she's pregnant. She will give it to any man. Out of any of the two sleeping with her, she will just give it, no accountability, nothing. So this Nedu son, the shock me. They say she's educated. At least she has a guy that is hardworking, and obviously she looks like someone that is working as well. And did you read the response? But he not ask her. He not ask her. Say you see and say you get belle, but he not ask and say na him she unlo as if na him get the belle. Hey, in fact, when I'm hearing some things, the network is what? The network is acting up. Okay, let me ask other people aside Jamila. Jamila says the network is acting up. Who is anybody agreeing with Jamila there? So I can change the network. Is the network acting up? I can change it. I'll wait to hear. Press love button. Just try and press love button, like button. Is the network acting up? Is the network acting up? It's not network here word. Is the network acting up? Jamila is the one that have complained. Okay, you people. Okay, it's okay by you people. So, okay, maybe Jamila, check your phone. Check your phone. Check your network, Jamila. If many are saying it's okay, then it's from your own end, not my end. Okay, all right. I was just concerned about you people because Jamila said it's not network acting up. Okay, all right. So I think that lady's one is not lately, oh, it's not recent. So I bet Nedu is getting over it. Who will go and do DNA for all these girls? Don't be more meji or meta. Now one hit now. Two men, not be two men spam they hit. One now in the hit. You understand? The one way jello now. You feel knock this two men same day, but now only one go hit the jackpot. Bring picking come. You know, say now like jackpot you play. Only one go hit. Now, if you sleep with men the same day, or even 2 days, 3 days interval gone, you not feel know who get the belly. You cannot know. Except they do DNA. DNA is not cheap, depending on where you go to. In Ikeja, for one child, just one picking, is 100,000. For a child, I don't know if you know other places that are cheaper. If you want to do for a child 100, another child 200, 100 for a child. So people where they say mind me, mo lọ sí travels, abi mo lọ travel. Now he won't do DNA. They are just, you know, all those things too. Let's be realistic. Like they do them. All those things affect life. When you give one more by fortune, sincerely be sincere with yourself. That even if they not tell us, it go affect. You understand? If there's anything, if you look at it from the atheist perspective, if you look at it from the biblical perspective, if you look at it from the scientific perspective, it affects life, especially from the spiritual perspective, especially, and the traditional. You know that there are some men, when you do that to them, they are prone to die, or their prosperity, as they are going, it will come down. Yes, if you do that to some men, because of their maybe their lineage traditionally, if you go and give them more oba, you understand, child that is not their own, it can destroy their destiny. Forget all these boys doing mind me. It's affecting them. Even if you are doing firewall, anything, it depends. And the truth, go and find out this thing. In some family, when you go and bring pikin that is not their own and put that child, you understand? Not that they know they adopted the child. You lie. The child don't dead there. When the child grow, the child go come act like a bastard. Tori omo ale ni. The peace in that home, the moment the child grows, that child must do bastardized attitude. Omo ale. No matter what. That's where the action takes. It might be, that child might just kill the man. Not his father. Might just kill the man, or start to do some things in that family, stealing, drinking drug, you understand, become something else, because you did not, it's not in his bloodline home. His own blood go, they fight the blood where you put her. I'm telling you all this thing, you may not believe me, but go and sit with elderly people. Go and sit with traditional people, traditionalists. Or go and sit with elderly people. They will tell you. There are some family in Yoruba land, and there are some family in all this Edo side, all those things. If you go and put bastards there, the man might die. I'm telling you. This thing I'm telling you, go and find out. It better make you not give them bastard. The man may die, or he is probably wealthy. He will go down. He will go down. He will go down. As in, when I say go, he will poverty. He will, because you have given him bastard. There's more to the matter. If Nedu, only God knows what Nedu saw or what happened that made him discover the truth. Only God knows. And if he didn't go and do that DNA, that's so in life go just spoil, or he go fit just die. We go they say he died young, go we go they talk like that. We no go know, but I can tell. Or poverty go just strike am. Now gradually, as the pikin they grow, now so the poverty go they grow. I know about one man when he married. He was a multi-millionaire. No, millionaire, billionaire. He no know. Now this DNA where they talk. Now you know say this DNA issue. I don't know what happened which year in Nigeria that this DNA just came out from nowhere. I don't know. Maybe it was a pastor or one thing. I can't remember who made this DNA issue a thing of importance that the man now looked at his life from when he married his wife. He was a billionaire. Wallah, he was begging to eat. Begging you. I will not lie. At one time, me, I can't lie. At one point, he begged me for money. Person will be say, we the beggar, make it give us. You understand? You know, say rich friend of yours. What day? What then? To mama, to man toro. I don't know if I can remember the case that was trending then that made that man. They now told him, I don't know what happened. He went to do DNA for his children. Wallahi, the woman is very wicked though. All the children, not even one, Niti. We are wicked people. I want no buru. Because when man shows, we go shout. Hey, man, don't show us so. People like me, I know myself now. My mouth go talk. You don't go be born outside though. You don't marry joy. You understand? Me at the front line. I trust myself. That can't say at the day where they follow wife, they help. I go abuse the man. I go constantly abuse the side kukuru join. I know they spare any. I they like such story. Because I they take care. If they pay me, you go even to say I don't be victim before. But when our own happen, all of us will not defeat talk. Because you understand, because people will be expecting, oh yeah, you the talkative, where be say anything you see say man do, you go there. Men are wicked. Men will stain your wife. Not me that thing, they sweet my mouth pass. Men will stain your wife. You die for man, you die no near. You understand? Now in this guy, the lady, the woman, even if the man sperm no they produce child, you supposed let her know. I don't know the story. How you know the day I got to know. The man know he sick. He say he dey do and make he kill himself. Rich man, but what he want fun. To even break the news to the woman, he can't dey fear. He had to, you know, the money where he take do the thing, he beg for the money where he take do the DNA. I won't lie you, I was among the people that gave him some money then. So when the result come, they can't say none of the pikin be in home. He not believe it. He say na spiritual. They won't run am mad. He still carry the result, go somewhere, say make the help and look at. How can all the children not be so? And all these children, if they sponsor them, even with their schooling, everything, they make the mark on they broke more. Nedu died. Nedu, I say Nelu, nearly die. Nedu, he nearly die. Nedu, the thing pain Nedu. I even can't see the Ngbe again. Oh no, Daddy Jimmy, you know, be sincere. The people that do this thing wickedly like this, go and look at them. Don't be say there be anything special now. Because where many people, they always put eye. Most of the time, not be so. Now all these women, where be say they go, they do ajebota or they go, they do as if poo like this, they know they poo. Say toilets, they know they poo. They know they mess air. Now then, or they go cover their hair. They go they do SU. They go they look all people like me now. We be say we be there. They go they look at this one's a share. Now then go they tell their husbands. Say we now we say we be a show. You understand? Say bad. They go they look us as they know they talk to people like us. So say we will be bad women. We be bad people, bad influence. Now lie you. All this one we go cover hair like this. cover all their body, you no go see any sign or anything of prostitution. Now they all their pikin, some of them not be their husband, because this man where they talk about, the wife own it, he come broke. He broke. You people don't know say adultery they make men. Some men, it depends on their lineage. You understand? Some people are like that in their family. Give them bastard their life, they go die or they go down. Go and find out. Oh, this thing I'm telling you, you have to be careful too. If you know that you are ashewo kobo, don't go and marry some kind of men, because you have to understand the kind of man you are married to. If he has that kind of spirit, spiritually, you go and give him bastard, you will affect his destiny. You are either going to cut short his life, or you will become a beggar. You will become a beggar. I'm telling you the truth. Do you understand what I mean? It doesn't work like that. Oh, what about if switch place in the hospital one gave birth? We can't say that, or Gabi. There's no that one you go explain tire. That one is still part of lying. How can they switch your child in the hospital? There's nothing like that. We don't know about that. They switch your child, that means say you born bastard. Not lie. So they switch 1, 2, 3 children. They not switch this woman own. I won't be say the man got to know that the kids are not his. And you know what? It was so sad to even leave the children. And he has picked up again. He has left the woman. He has picked up. His life is better than that time. He was begging for money. Is this somebody that can dash people money anyhow? He now turned to somebody that was begging for money because he has a woman that is adulterous. It also happens to men too. When they are committing adultery and they go and sleep with some kind of people outside, they themselves will affect their own life. You understand? The wife will be a prayer warrior, but they will be the one commit, and it will be affecting them spiritually. It happens. Now, talk less of you now being the old wife. You are in the house with him. You're going to give him bastard. In life go, or you go. Initially, you will go and do confession. The man, they will have to naked you in the market. In Wunmi. They will have to naked you in the market. That's why it's better when such things happen, just leave that woman. So just leave the woman. That's all. There's no need to pass. Just leave the woman. I can't they say mind me. All those boys, they will say mind me. Adorawa, Adorawa, minimum, Adorawa, Tura to wa lodo mi Adorawa, èmi wá cho si travel, ìgbà tèmi wá gbọ́, ó dẹ̀ ti lóyún fún mi, ìgbà tèmi wá gbọ́, ó wá lọ gbé lọ́dọ̀ bọ̀bọ́ yẹn, àwọn máa mi wá ní pé ṣebí mi mo lóyún, ó wá sọ pé boy yẹn, the boy you can't look at me, tí mo jẹ́ pé èmi ni mo ṣe kó mọ́. I never see that kind of thing before. Go and watch. You will think it's staging. It's true life story. Although Uncle Yomi, you will think it's staging. You won't believe what you are hearing. And their mother, useless mothers, their mother will be like my age mates. Yeah? Those boys saying Molosi travel. Their mother will be like my age mate, and they will not be the one to say, the tattoo will be looking like this. Useless mother, useless. Useless mother. Hey, now that one they do give Nedu wife do give Nedu. Now waiting Nedu wife do give, because now the only place you can hear such things where go they shock you now for Uncle Yomi place. because I dey listen. So I say, if not be say I know say Uncle Oriyomi na real, I go say na skit. God sees my heart. I go say this thing na skit, only be, but it's so real. You will know it's true. Gbà yẹn ó tẹ̀ ṣe menstruation a máa jẹ̀jẹ̀. The girl go come dey like this. One day like that, a day like go they do pikin for back. When they do menstruation, man like o ma bá wọn sùn. Ìyẹn náà máa ṣàlàyé. Àwọn máì mi náà máa jókòó, àwọn máì mi wá jókòó ẹlẹ́yà. You will just be in shock. Your heart go dey pound. Say, are you alive? How can small kids like this, they born for 2 boys? They don't know who get belle. And the 2 boys go stick on the fight. Say na then get pikin. On national TV. They not get shame. Their parents not get shame. They not tell themselves, no go. No go. Anybody wey wan carry pikin, make they carry pikin. They go come they fight for the pikin. I never understand. And the only thing that can resolve that paternity, which I don't think Uncle Oriyomi does for them, is DNA. If he ever resolves the issue, you understand? He's definitely, probably will just say, oh yeah, you carry the pikin, they go. No DNA to assure, to confirm paternity. You don't go here, me. Nígbà tí mo lọ sí travel, me. Well, now Nedu, they suppose go put Nedu wife, join them. Now there she dey. Category awon me lower. Nedu is unlucky to marry such a woman. Very unlucky man. Very unlucky. I pray he finds a woman that will appreciate him and do him better. Yeah, Nedu. And she still on the bully Nedu. You understand? To her, I think she looks herself as very beautiful for Nedu. Do you understand? You know that kind of thing. The way your feels towards our girl, our May. You understand? She feels really pretty for Nedu. You understand? You know, say Nedu to look like Igbo Ngbeke. Sorry, Nedu, I don't mean bad though. I mean well for you. You say if you don't find like that, but you know, the woman is always, you know, she feel. Can you look at her response? It shows how she takes Nedu. How can you respond to your husband like that? Isn't that pride? As if you are talking to someone that has no brain. As if na shit they put inside Nedu brain. You know, get sense. You respond like that to a living being, a human being. You respond like that. And Nedu go read that. Abi go hear her. How do you want him to feel? If he by himself now, you not even think, say the person where you they respond to, na human being, not be robots. You go assimilate that kind of thing. You know, you go by himself now. I beg, make we think and well now. But in the case of the 2 father, will be the one to pay for the DNA. And no, the case of the 2 fathers, Uncle Oriyomi that is supposed to do the DNA for them. Those boys can't do DNA. Now, they claim the girl based on say, taba jáde láàárọ̀ adora wa, tó bá dé lọ́sàn adora wa, tó bá dalẹ́ adora wa. That's so they explain their own paternity. They claim paternity based on frequency of benching. Now so they not get money. People where they travel, you know where they go when they say they travel? You don't know where they go when they say they travel? Ogun State, Ilesha. Not be say they travel go Ghana or Cotonou. When they hear say nígbà tí mo ti lọ sí travel, you go think say they travel go one better place. Now Ogun State they go work yo. Yeah, you people just there here they come to won't lost travel. I want to lost travel. She you think say na better travel. They don't even go Cotonou. They never step out from night. Where they want see money. That 100,000 where they take do DNA, where they want see money take do this thing, take do DNA. Nedu's wife is politically correct. Politically correct, Sha. What does politically correct mean? Please, can you expatiate? We don't understand that English. Please bring us closer. Those boys don't have money they don't have money for what do they call it? DNA. They can't afford it now. So it's their benching frequency that they take tackle each other. You don't understand? This one say, if you go out at the bencher, if you come back at the bencher, if now when you go travel, you can't go meet that other one. That one can't say he can't deal with her in the bencher, he can't do naming ceremony. You understand? You know, you people don't understand what they talk. People won't vet Irowo. I want to travel Ogun State, travel by. I don't understand what you mean by Abi Vivian, help me ask Eniola. You say politically correct. I don't understand that kind of English. Please expatiate. We don't understand. Vivian, ask him. We don't know too. I don't get so. It is well with us. Well, Eja for Nedu Sile. Make Nedu at least is getting better. It's recuperating fast. He's at least doing a talk show now, and is at least they move on. Scientifically, I disagree with your political correct. I mean, we could not carry on English, go on pace. I don't understand. Scientifically and politically, I don't get any of the two. My own be say, the DNA negative, not be good thing, made traditionally, scientifically. Don't you know that scientifically, if they won't do something, they get some time where we say they won't do some things for Pikin. They go say Papa can't donate something. I don't know what thing they go can't discover say Pikin not be Papa own too. It dey happen now. People don't know. Oh, you can't share it. It dey happen. It dey happen. They happen. They happen. You know, it happen. May God help all of us. Oh, I'm only political correct. I beg expansion. We won't understand what you mean. Okay, that said and done. It's been a while. The last time I checked, I think the last time I had a chat on our platform, we have to move on. You know, we have to move on, and hopefully we will. It's just that I have fixated myself on Mobad's case, probably because we don't have a closure. And when I say a closure, it's because it's taking its due course, and it will. I don't know about you. For me, I strongly believe justice will be ascertained in this matter. I know a lot of us don't believe in Nigeria. We don't, we don't even trust our leaders politically, which is it's worth saying that, because really and truly they've disappointed us many times. But I have seen many times that when San Falano, the lawyer and also a human rights activist there, represents you, it takes a different ball game. The ones I have seen he's done so far is a man of the people. That's what human rights activists are. You understand? And for him to bring forward himself to represent this family, I believe that it's not going to compromise anything. Look at the case of Timothy. How many more that probably we can't just remember, but at least the recent one is Timothy's case. He didn't take a dime. Whatever was raised for him, he said he should give it to Timothy's family. So did Uncle Woriyomi. He told us then, if you remember. That is, in law we call it, normally there's supposed to be a legal fee. Do you understand? A legal fee that's like pro bono. They do that to support people so that like legal aid. you know, because this case is supposed to be the state against whoever took the life of Mobad. Do you make sense for me? We don't know the true story of what really happened to Mobad. We've heard many things. In fact, I believe by the time, by October 13, we will be very close. Your earring now, same with Mama Esa, but nice. Oh, it's 18 karat gold though. I'm sure the house is also same. It's 18 karat gold. Yeah, I bought it from Zafi. You people know Zafi. Zafi Concepts. Yeah. Now, Bashir, thank you. I see you on board. God bless you. Now, I really believe that these people, Falano, that have taken up the case, we are going to know the truth. And like I said to you people, I think on Thursday, I told you people that on Friday, that they're going to have a sitting, a preliminary sitting at the magistrate court. Yeah. But now they've asked that whatever will be discussed regarding the outcome of the autopsy, they are not going to allow journalists in there. Because I believe there will be a lot of controversy. Even though the public, audio keeps going off, ma. Audio, okay, let me change the network. Please, is audio keeps going off? Just let me know. I didn't even do my adverts. I will do advert before I continue. Audio is bad. Press on the lock button. Audio keeps going off. Okay, before I continue, let me just do my adverts, please. Let me just do my adverts. Okay. Some people, you when your phone is not okay, before you complain to us here, kindly check your phone, on, off it, log out, log in again. Then you can then say, you know, because you tend to cause distraction by saying audio keeps going off, and I believe, and then I get distracted. If many are saying that's not the thing, then it's from your end. Look, this is all K Money Signatures kaftan. Can you see them? This is all K Money Signatures kaftan, all embroidered and in Swarovski stones, you know. So I have it in two colors. I have this color and I have that color. Let me just bring it closer. Okay, can you see? It's the same thing. Then let me stand this side. It's the same thing. See the second color. It's the same thing, but let me remove this charger. It's the same thing, but see. Can you see? See the down? You see? This is how it looks. And this one, look at, it's all fully stoned. Swarovski stones. See? See this one? This one comes in two colors as well. There's a purple of it, purple and grey, and this is another color. All fully stoned, all Swarovski stones. Can you see? Do you want me to turn it? Are you able to see it, or can you see it? And the one I have on is the same, like, can you see? So it's this side. Then the down is like this, just exactly like this. Okay, but we have the cream off-white, see, and this, and it's fully stoned, fully Swarovski stones. So this is like, see, it's really beautiful. Okay, patronize K Money Signatures. You know our kaftans, very unique, very unique. I always say to people, do you want to have a rich auntie vibe, rich auntie look? Come to K Money Signatures. You want to stand out, stand tall, unique. People will ask you, where did you get this from? Come to K Money. That's, look at all this. It's all Swarovski stones, fully stoned all over. Okay, so let's continue. Now, back to us. So, Lawyer Falano, the son, I am so happy he's the one that has taken this up. And for taking it up, it goes to show that the kaftan differs in prices. You understand? It differs in price in prices. Like this is 180. This is 180. This one is 150. This is 180. You understand? It differs in prices. So it depends on which one you are. It's all fully stoned. The one that is fully stoned is 180. Is 180. This one is 150. Yeah. This one is half stoned. Yeah. So euros, which excludes postage, and that's offer for. It's an offer because the one that is fully stoned most of the time is 200 euros. Okay. So as I was saying, now Falana is our best bet, and I must say that I'm very happy about it. You see what it is when that woman, the wife, I think is the wife, Wunmi Falana, I think is the wife, I'm not sure, please find out, when she was explaining adversary and inquisitorial for the coroner, when they have an inquest for the cause of death, means that the court is going to listen to and of course they will listen to the facts, then the result of the autopsy. So, and then they are going to decide on that. And that's why she said they are coming with witness. No voice care. Please, do you want me to change it? Somebody else is saying no voice. They are distracting me. Please. Please stop writing no voice. You are distracting me. I'm beginning to feel you have a mission. Stop writing no voice. Check your phone. Courtroom owners, is there no voice? I'm beginning to feel they are distracting me. Check your phone. Stop saying no voice. You are making me feel people are not hearing me and I will be distracted. Now, okay, Zafi. Now, when they listen to it in the court on the 13th, which they are not going to give journalists the privilege, they won't be privy to it, this information. They will come out. You see, as they came out, I shared the video. As they came out and explained to the police, not to the police, to the journalists, will be the same thing. They will come out and explain to them again. Because they have asked that journalists be exempted, as in the case will be heard in secret, I will say in camera, behind camera. Reason is maybe there's bad result. The result is very, very bad. It's not the way we are looking at it. It may not be so. Don't let me give you people hyper. Don't come and quote me. You know, I can't be retracted. And you know, my line of job, I can't come and be talking online and kimagbegbagio. But I can tell you, everything is not okay. Because the terminology the lawyer used, that is Falana, yeah, lawyer Falana used as the representative who went to represent the Falana firm, yeah, solicitors, yeah. The terminology she used, it speaks volume. It speaks volume in the sense that the justice will take its due course and everybody should keep calm, because whoever and whatever took the life of this young man, the person, or it will be, justice will be served, and it will act as a deterrence to others. As a deterrence to others. It will act as a deterrence to others. Do you understand? That speaks volume. See, stop, because I saw some of you going to worry about what Tonto wrote. No. The part Tonto is taking is the part of befitting burial. And also they used their voice to, you understand, they used their position, their prominence, their celebrity platform, you know, to shout. You understand? So that the voice of the voiceless can be heard. They are not in the legal. They know nothing about that side. If she is updating, she's going to be updating the way everybody is thinking. Because what she wrote, I didn't really understand what she wrote, but I felt how you people understood it. You understand? How you people okay. Fumi Falana is his daughter. How can that woman be the daughter? Hey! Una don't come. Una don't come. How can that woman be Falana's daughter? So Falana is old like that. Please, you people should not worry. As long as it's Falana, sha, don't worry. There's no need to worry about. We don't want that you people story again. Please, don't come here and start to say the daughter, we don't want. At Igbo, we are not bothered about that. What matters is Papa Falana. I've told someone to represent him. It's okay. Please, we don't want all you people's story. We don't want to hear. We don't want to hear. Don't come here and cause headache and this, misplace us. We are on the right path. We don't want trouble. Don't worry. Let the person that people saying that is the daughter, just leave them. There's no need to argue because they have been causing problem everywhere. Katon something, woman change story and more lower. You understand? They feel say they don't hijack Falana solicitors firm. Say not be Falana, they not. Just leave them. We don't want to know. What we know, we are okay with it. Let's forge ahead. Now, the part that she is the wife, don't mind them. Oh, you people should not worry now. Anyway, then you people should be arguing with them. Tori, I know you people should know our people. When you know something, you go and check, or they will want to come and scatter your brain. You will not be a confused person. You will not be talking anyhow. You will go no, you don't need it. Just stay on the lane. You understand? We are following the Falana there. So Toto DK's own is that, she's a celebrity. Yeah. So their own parts, they are doing befitting burial, all those parts, maybe to even raise money to do a part that they've heard their voice. What you understand? When we were shouting, they loud it more, use their 6 million platform. But whatever she will write regarding the matter is whatever you will also write. She's not someone you should not think that the government have compromised or the police have compromised. Because for some of you, you believe that why did they exhume his body when they know that they cannot use the autopsy they can't tell us the cause of death via autopsy. That's how you people understood her update. For me, I didn't understand the update at all. I read it. I couldn't make any tangible sense from it. But she probably knows what she's saying. I was trying my best. I tried my best to try and see what people wrote under it. But I saw some people saying that what she meant is that they will not be able to find out that Naira Marley them or Sam Larry them bullied him via autopsy. Do you understand? That it can't be discovered. People were looking for excuses for her because she did not, it wasn't self-explanatory. Do you understand? And I felt there was no need for you to bother about that, because the truth is, she is not the lawyer. She is not the chief coroner. She is not a pathologist. She is not in the team of the people carrying out the inquest for to know, and for the cause of death. She is like you and me, waiting to hear the results. And I do not think they can reveal the result to her or anybody before all these people, Lawyer Fala, know them. Do you understand? No, I do not think so. Because as a matter of fact, the police wouldn't want to implicate themselves by revealing anything, or, you understand, to the public. Because what I'm about to play now, you understand, is my concern about Mobad's wife. Yeah? I'm thinking in my head, if there are people close to her that are spilling some things, I know from the way the wife, or Lawyer Fallon or the woman spoke, I sense something isn't right. I must tell you people, I don't know what it is, but I really sense something have gone wrong. I won't be surprised if where we are going, if where our eyes isn't where the results will turn out to be. I won't be surprised. If you understand the terminology the woman used, go and listen to it. And she's saying they will bring witness. I'm thinking, bring witness? For what? When you bring witness for something, is when something is pointing at you, the people you are defending. So if you say you are bringing witness, you understand? Are you going to be are you being prosecuted? I don't know, because they must have heard something in the preliminary. They must have heard something, and they will be doing their own findings, you know, talking to their clients, you know, the family of Mobad, the people around him. 48 hours to his death. The death took place between when he had his show in Ikorodu to, you understand, to the day he died. So that is the crucial, the timing, and the most important thing, because if you see his show at Ikorodu, you can see him very healthy. He had a fantastic show. You can see people even raising him. In fact, some people were even circling some people's hand, that one man was wearing beads. They said the man used jazz to touch him. Some people were also circling another man who held him. He was in the midst of crowd, and he looked very, very, he wore a white top. He looked very healthy, and he performed. So everything about that autopsy is between that time to the time he died, that the father or whoever saw him dead, maybe the hospital, do you understand, whoever confirmed him dead, that is what the autopsy, the result of whatever they see. We then bring in stuff like bringing in witnesses. I don't know if you are making sense from what I'm saying before I go to what I want to say more. Do you understand? What I mean is that whatever happened between them, because we, public, we don't know the true story. In fact, stories have it. I don't want us to beat about the bush too much. Stories have it that he had a fight with his close friend. You know, they said he had a fight with his close friend, that his close friend hit him with jazz. In fact, it was claimed that his close friend was sent by Naira Marley. That was the claim we heard. You understand? That he was sent by Naira Marley then. And so they hit him with jazz on the hand. You understand? But another story now has it that he was hit on the head. Okay. The question is, you know, we were told that they took him to the hospital. Yeah? Then he went to take injection in the hospital. Remember, one person did voice notes and told us that he he snapped with him, you should know that story is a lie. Because the hospital where the person said he snapped with him, the hospital have come out to tell us that he was not brought to the hospital alive. So definitely the person that did that anonymous voice note is a liar from the pit of hell. Do you understand? There was nothing like that. You know, if many of us that had sense, you know, we questioned, why can't he show us the picture? How can you do a video like that, anonymous? You understand? Now, they said they gave him injection. Till tomorrow, we do not know. Only when they told us that the nurse have been arrested or in their custody. Do you understand? We don't know the complaint. We don't know if somebody truly went under the guise of that under that nurse, the guise of that nurse, and used her or him, if it's a man or woman, we don't know, and they injected him what took his life. Or the nurse gave him injection and the thing reacted adversely on him, because we don't know his condition of after he left Ikorodu, what was wrong with him, if he was high, because you remember his friend said he was very high. That was what the friend said, the childhood friend. He was very high and he was talking anyhow. That it was Mobad that hit him first. So maybe when he was high, maybe he was complaining, my body is paining me, my head is aching me. She came, added another problem to the problem. It's reacted. We don't know. That is what the autopsy would have given them the answer. We will know what killed him. Gogon. We are all going to know with our ears and our eyes. They are going to tell us. But the shock is the witness they are going to hold. The way I look at how they spoke is pointing at them. And that is to say, the people around him. Because the nurse will definitely have said, this is what was the problem when they called me in or when I came. Do you understand? So, witness in here, go and listen to the woman. Or you want me to play it? Let me play it for you people. There's no need for me to be. It's good to go and listen to their lawyer. I'm coming. Let me go to my Instagram. I shared it on Instagram. That will help better.
How and when? And the witnesses to bring before the court. In other words, for us...
Wait. Please, let me start again so I can hear the witnesses to wait. Wait. Oh, Emma Benu. Let me bring it. I want us to hear from beginning.
Modalities of how and when. And the witnesses to bring before the court. In other words, for us to get to the course of justice, we need to know the procedures to take. And that is what we just agreed on today. And we have fixed the next date for 13th of October.
Okay, ma. So by 13th of October, ma. So what are the things we should be expecting at the 13th of October?
We'll be bringing our witnesses by God's grace, and we want to assure the public that the course of justice will definitely decide.
The name once again, ma'am.
I'm from Falana. I'm from Falana Children.
Are you making the signs of the people you'll be bringing in now?
Until 13th of October, you will get to know. Yes.
So, ma'am, what's the message for the youth outside there?
Sorry, I just wanted you people. Sorry, there's one part. You heard the journalist asking, can you tell us the people you will be bringing in, ma? Because the journalists are worried that why are you people going to be the one to bring people in? Because you are for the family, why are you people going to be the one to bring people in? Because if it's prosecuting, you understand, it is them that will be bringing people in. They will be coming to prosecute. But now they are bringing in people. So the journalist was asking her, can you tell us the people you'll be bringing? She said no. You have to wait till the 13th of October. Do you understand? Why are they the one bringing people? Then definitely they will not be bringing Naira Marley. They will not be bringing Sam Larry now. They are bringing witnesses based on the one they've been able to understand. Furthermore will be coming up. Do you get it? So
justice will not be aborted.
oh, sorry. Let me let you people hear. Oh, I don't press. Sorry.
Modalities of how and when, and the witnesses to bring before the court. In other words, for us to get to the cause of justice, we need to know the procedures to take. And that is what we just agreed on today. And we have fixed the next date, on 13th of October.
Okay, ma. So by 13th of October, ma. So what are the things we should be expecting at the 13th of October?
We'll be bringing our witnesses by God's grace, and we want to assure the public that the course of justice will definitely decide.
The name once again, ma'am.
I'm from Falana. I'm from Falana Children. Until 13th of October, we will get to know. Yes.
So, ma'am, what's the message for the youth outside there in entertainment industry?
Our message is for the youth to calm down, to keep calm and allow peace to reign, as we will definitely get to the root of the cause of the death of this young man. And of course, the cause of justice will be served. And once again, we want to assure the Nigerian public that justice will not be aborted.
In the court of the masses, especially the court of social media, many persons think this is only to fulfill righteousness. Are you telling the people to keep calm?
No, I don't know what they mean by to fulfill righteousness, but what we are here to do is to ensure that the cause of justice is served, that we get to the root cause of the death of the young man, so that at least it will act as a deterrent wherever it's supposed to be sanctioned, or of course whatever is supposed to be done, so that such will not happen again. That's the essence of the corona. The corona is inquisitorial and not adversarial. It is to inquire into the cause of death and not to give judgment. Thank you.
Exactly.
Sorry, ma, your position on this case, ma, your designation on this case, ma.
Yes, we are for the party, interested party, and we are serving the cause of justice, the masses of the country, the entire public. We are representing the interests of justice, so we are concerned party in this case. We will also be representing the family.
So you are the legal practitioner
For the family, yes.
Thank you very much.
So you people, can you? So you see, when it's just like when doctors are talking and they use their terminology, and you see, these people are the people that I know definitely they cannot compromise anything. I don't need to say trust me on that, but I must say they can't compromise. So I think the area that what's her name, Tonto, is looking to is the fact that she's thinking like me, you, everybody, whereby they're saying Naira Marley and Sam Larry. Yeah, they've gotten Sam Larry. I don't know if he's in custody or he was just interrogated and left to go to his house. But if whatever they've discovered or find out from the autopsy does not have anything or lead in any way to him, do you understand? It's proximity or whatever. If it doesn't have anything to, doesn't link to him, his own situation will probably be put aside, and the cause of death will be addressed foremost. You know, what took his life will be addressed for. If it's quackness, if it is family negligence, if it is blah blah blah, buried before his death, you understand, that will be addressed foremost as his cause of death. That will is what she is saying, that then it will act as a deterrent to any quackness or to any family who chose not to, you know, to be, who is negligent, or any friend who beats or fights or assaults his friend. Do you understand? Then Sam Larry and Co's case will then be addressed as people who made his life very miserable, except they see their hand in the injection or anything. Do you get what I mean? Or anything that led to his death. Are you getting me? That is what the autopsy is meant for. That is what the autopsy, if it's Oriyomi that is mine, we would have known the result of the autopsy. But it is wrong. You see, when a legal practitioner is handling stuff, there's what we call confidentiality, Ademola. Confidentiality is very important. That's what we call, it's our ethics. It is, even in medical field, we have what they call confidentiality. You can't say they should handle it that way. And that's why they gave an injunction. They even told Oriyomi they had to deal with him when he was doing all what he was doing 3 Timothy's time. It's good for people like you, but that is not the way it goes. In terms of confidentiality, it is totally wrong to come out and spill such things. No, they don't do that. You have to wait. You understand? You must wait. That's not how it works, you know. And, you know, when you talk about education, medical field, law, all those things, we don't spill things like that. It is completely unethical. So you have to wait. You just must wait. That's how it goes, and that's how it has to be for now. That's done. Now, I do not know. I saw this thing online, and I'm thinking in my head, how you people got this story. The 2 stories I saw, one they just shared it not up to 4 hours or 3 hours. The other one was shared few days ago. Where did you people get this story from? Because you know what? There are some people that needs also to be sincere. I'm not taking side with Mobad's wife. Oh. Same Falana handled Adedoyin's own, and Oriyomi told us immediately it came out before court process. He snitched. Oriyomi is not a lawyer. Falana will never talk like that. He snitched. Hence the reason why they told him he needs to stop talking about Timothy's issue online. There's what we call confidentiality. They don't spill things like that. You people should wait. There's no harm in waiting. Do you understand? What is confidential is confidential. When it is time, we will hear it clearly. What she came to tell us in public now, I mean, she told the journalists, is it not summary of maybe something she wouldn't spill, but summary of what they spoke about at the preliminary is what she has told us. Yeah, but he was later cautioned. Yeah, they don't spill things like that. You must wait. Do you understand? You just must wait. That's how it goes. You can't go to the doctor now. Everything they are doing now, they have no right. They have no right. The people the chief coroner must talk to as an expert is the team and the judge. They have no right to talk to anybody before then. Coming to tell the public, it doesn't help issues. If they tell you people now that the cause of death is natural, won't you people start fighting? Even though if that is the cause of death, you people will stay here. But it's always good when it comes via the judiciary, where it's meant to come through. Do you understand? The people to talk to us now is Falana. They are the ones that will talk to us. They will explain to us. Go and look at all these real cases, like, you know, that doesn't involve you people, or you understand. Really, if you are talking anyhow and you are a lawyer or you are a doctor, you know, it's not like they can sack you. They can sack you for this reason. So that's why you people have to remain calm, to listen and wait. They will give us information. Wait till the 13th. By the time people see it, they will talk to journalists. Even journalists are not allowed inside the courts. See what effect borrow? You be told lady. they will explain why they came to that. Yes, they will. Everything. The experts will advise the judge. You know, the judge doesn't know anything now in that area. So they always have experts to come and advise them. They will advise them. That's when judge will now know what and where are they going to prosecute, what is going to happen. That's when the case will start. Yeah, if they need to prosecute, you will now know who is going to go to jail, who won't go to jail, and the reason, the result. Obviously, they will say it now. They will say it, but through their lawyer. That is it for confidentiality's sake. Now, I don't know where these stories came from, and it sounds so real. I'm so scared. I am so scared. I'm thinking in my head, foremost, let me play the one I heard today. I don't know if, because the one that came out today, before I played the one that came out, I couldn't come out since Friday. I heard it on Friday. I've not had any chat since Friday. Let me play this man. Sorry, I'm sorry, this man with his mouth like Ajuwele. I've never seen. If this thing you are doing is a lie, then you people need help. I don't know where they got this story from. Please, oh.
Secretive, but I have to share it out. Mobad child. That DNA has been confirmed that the child does not belong to Mobad.
Mobad wife, I'm very, very sorry. This man don't finish you. I beg, prove us wrong. Do this DNA test. Go to him. Because all finger, all they point you now saying you be suspect. They don't already do DNA test before. At least clear that of everybody. Free yourself. Clear conscience, fear accusation. You gonna hear what this man they talk. This man don't bring that in your judgment. A bad saying.
Which useless judgment? This man came out to be like
this. And just make your even your get peace of mind away.
Hey.
Information that somebody just said to me, which is very, very secretive, but I have to share this out. Mobad child. That DNA has been confirmed that the child does not belong to Mobad. That child belongs to Larry. Yeah. Inside information, I've just shared this.
This man don't come outside. Can't let us know. Say, person finally send out the DNA result of Mobad's son. The same thing where our detective journalists where they call me Olulo your talk. She no grip post from this man now don't call us know. Say, he don't.
Where do you people hear it from?
The pikin no be Mobad getter. No be me.
I won't lie to you people. I won't lie. That lady's blood sister got in touch with me. I don't need to lie. I'm a kind of person that Wunmi's blood sister, not the one talking, no, that I said I don't like the way she's talking. In fact, she has another older sister after that one, from the same womb. When she saw what I said about them, that they are one of the problems. That's all the problems happening on the social media. That their older sister is one of the problems. I think she got worried and got in touch with me. And so when she got in touch with me, I saw the message. In fact, I saw how she typed some of the way she spoke, and I said, hello, are you related to them? As in, when she was trying to explain something, and now, are you related to them? And she said, yes, she's their blood sister. This is blood sister that before she came to meet me, she had already gone to take permission from their older sister, because she saw that I'm not happy about how their sister is helping her to respond and bring more problem on the whole matter. Instead of her to just keep quiet and let DNA, I said autopsy come out, and let's take it from there. So she now said that she's the sister that she would like to talk to me and everything. I won't lie, I have not spoken to her. My reason is I don't want to hear some kind of thing that will make me feel I'm hiding anything. Do you understand? And I'm the one that's coming to talk about something in public or to reveal things in public. I've never done it before. I do that to bloggers. And I don't know if they lie. If I notice that you are a blogger, what you are coming to say is just what you think is right and you want me to buy it. No. I will shop around. You understand? I will shop around to see if what you are saying is true, or you understand. Or I will try to say I don't know if you change the truth. But that I want to originate or primarily furnish a story. I like it. I don't think I sleep at night. Because some of these blogs, they come online, they lie to us. They lie too much. Like I said, you know, I'm saying it, that the way they started having Mobad case, lover, dark man, Kemi lawyer, the way they started handling it, like, me, I'm for this person. So this person cannot be respected. That's why I'm reading for any of them. I don't want the conflict of interest. You understand? This is a case, I wouldn't call it murder case because we are sure. You understand? This is a case that needs to be open. You understand? It's a case that everybody is a suspect. The only person that is not suspect in the whole of their family, Mobad's family, until they are all vindicated after this post-mortem autopsy, is Liam. That's the only person that is not suspect. In-law, in-law, Mobad's wife, Mobad's father, Mobad's mother, all his friends that were around, the people around him from Korodu to the time. In fact, the only person that wasn't there after Korodu to his father, in between. But it was because their mannerism talking, as in mannerism of that we as being, we made him the same way we made Ramali, Sam Larry. Do you understand? Because how we saw their proof that they treated him, they harassed him. And the stepmother, we took that cup, we saw she's caught in our view because of how she spoke, human feeling. She showed such hatred to us. So for some of us, envy, jealousy, like she said that her stepchild died. Do you understand? In fact, the first person Mobad wife, if you remember, yeah, first person that understand that there was something wrong regarding Mobad's wife. And meanwhile, Mobad's wife's first to make us understand that one person like Amali, and not that she mentioned names, her updates, like 6 she had, pointed finger, Naira Marley, Sam Larry, mentioned him. It was after she's the video staying on air. So everybody holding on. Did you understand? Stop listening to them. Stop reading from them regarding this matter. Because I can see that conflict of interest. Do you understand? That even in the court of law, if I am your or a friend, colleague, anything, I'm your husband, they won't allow me to side over your case because the conflict of interest. You understand? You are Ola Ibrahim. You're asking me, Mom, is your mommy? Speak English. I can't survive the English, but Ola, even your mom speak English. Mom, you that okay. Let me answer this. She mo pé tell me àwọn ọmọ tí ó Mama Kuda, I will answer. You understand? Yinka, speaking my English. I'm likes of you and into consideration. Torí mo wo àwọn ìyá ńbẹ̀ tó máa jó. You understand that they can understand. Ṣé ìwọ ṣé ó gbádùn bó ṣe wà yẹn? Have your parents have you to school enough up to one level? Your mother worked hard enough to you to school. Kò gba certificate gbà láyé. Wọ́n mọ òṣì kan lé. Ọmọ tí wọ́n bóyá wọ́n dúró gbẹ̀kọ́ ìjàtí. Michael God Abraham ni oko jọ. You have me and be talking. Me and be talking. Don't let me out and come and only ask me English and that show kàwé tó bí ẹ lọ́mọ spam form tó kàwé. Are you village? Are you jantis? Thing we are doing. If not for Sam Larry, you be sitting here talking about 161 of you growing quartet to Sam Larry, you will see people what the kind of truth correcting people in their food. Powerful sense. You me. You are me. Sijati ọmọ dances. Ojo ko bi oda ya to kàwé to mi. Is she like she's schooled? So wà lọ́wọ́ mi tó ti gbà. Àwọn ọmọ àwọn tún ní ṣọlọ. Was saying. So let me tell you, all these children, these ones they can't even children. It's people like It's people like Sam Nira ọmọ wa òbí ìbọn ṣe máa jọ ọmọ. Àwọn ọmọ jẹ́ kí wọ́n máa rán wọn. People will send them parents that didn't jagbaja sense. Platform again can need your hello baba nílé tí people will see that wishing why did lọ sọ̀rọ̀ di ọ̀rọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ fu ẹ jẹ́ mi mo I'm doing my wá báyìí. I was saying okay, not a child very rude his mother like sorry be mama my their parents can't speak to them, they will come to the street of people can be called people small anti some kí ni mo ti jẹ́ kí mi lórí at the end I was jẹ́ kí mi lórí. So I don't know why in what I'm going to is Mobad's wife. That one this story. Where did these people story from my own country? Is there hearing? Okay.
Mobad talk am now this like what talk. He said send down secretly. He used it for a reason where we say that so that everyone don't get dance name go to some. Kuna work attentive.
The fact this face. I was talking a bit of interest that due to their interest blogger that's listening to that goes to listen to them from the comments or their page updating regarding this case. This Mobad actually really, I have myself of things that are beginning ourselves. If it's not for only you, and not for the some people, it must be who they did not kill. You know, whoever Mobad now his life ever happened. No, it may not be any of their. It may be error. But they and some of them to look like whoever that is. They said, "Listen, I don't see conflict. No more this for more. Do not like now. No, personal vendor, personal vendor, anybody. Please, let's go for more. Happen that two friends was his. It is his. Not yet buried life. You understand? 35 go down. The wife probably having issue tomorrow. We are here for that voice note. Yet that voice we are. We saw how nice crew Italian some what and how they and guy and we are easy thinking voice also nation. If I was that read him nation, it does. If I am angry towards his father that he buried him and was talking blah blah blah, I'm also angry that what the friend that revealed or published, what do I say, sent out that voice note between them, herself and her husband, must have a reason. Why did they send that voice note out? The same people that are sending the voice note out probably are the same people, I'm not sure, that sent out all those videos too. Do you understand? It may be they are trying to confuse us. They may be people that maybe his friends. It may not be. Because Bella, is it Bella? Because that guy's lantern, because that one help me now. His best friend, that guy, Towa in Canada, during his death, that is Bella Shuda, be Scruda, be Skoda, be Bella something. Bella, yeah, if you notice, he has, as a best friend, he has refused to say anything about Mobad's family. He's only just concerned about Naira Marley. He has not said, how will the wife cope? He has not said anything like that. He's only just concerned about Naira Marley. He's only saying, Naira Marley, turn up yourself. He's not saying anything about, you know, he's not reaching out to them. We are not seeing it. He's not talking about them. He's not acting as if they are important. He's not acting as if they are important, which is strange. As somebody that is so close to Mobad, I believe he knows a lot. He knows a lot. He knows a lot. He's acting, for me, funny. For me, I'm not seeing him, you know, acting like he's interested in Mobad's. I'm not saying he's a suspect, too. I didn't say he's a suspect. I'm not saying he's a suspect, too. You are mixing it, too. Please, Nde, Judith, Tado. I didn't say he's a suspect, but I have a feeling he's acting strange. He's not acting like someone that is supposed to be acting like, how will, you know, it's not giving them audience. I'm not happy with that. I'm not saying he's a suspect. And it brings me back to the woman that told me she saw vision. Me, I don't know. Because the vision came when this person, Tone, was hearing, when Mobad wanted to collect Tone's bag. That's why I didn't take the vision seriously. The vision came and said they should ask Bella and the other one person, they asked Lanta, that they know what truly happened. And that they should ask the wife. So I'm concerned. Because that vision came. That vision came when Tontu said Mobad wanted to carry her bag. You understand? I ain't the turn out to challenge. So myself, I can't ignore the vision. So vision now doesn't matter in law. But it's kind of giving me some vibe. I don't know what Bella knows. I don't know what he knows. That he's acting like he's supposed to be the one that Bella's mom should be like consoling them. Bella is not showing any concern about the family, and that's kind of strange. Because I thought maybe the guy is not Yoruba, but later I discovered he's a Yoruba boy. You understand? So all those things matter to me. Let me play what I want to play first.
Not be me talking. Oh yeah.
Yeah, just a very quick one. I just want to say this, you know. There was just an information that somebody just sent to me, which is very, very...
This man, who knows him?
Share this out. The issue about Mobad child, I think it's now out.
Who knows this man?
DNA has been confirmed that the child does not belong to Mobad. And that is the very, very clear reason why he was killed. Because the aim was just this. If they eliminate Mobad, the royalties he has to get from Malian records and every accruable source of income that will be generated after his death will come to Sam Larry. That child belongs to Sam Larry. And inside information has just shared this to me. So that is where the whole thing is coming from. And that led this aggro for a very long time. Because the girl was playing a double game, you know. So if you can watch the last conversation Mobad was making with her, it clearly shows that that lady had a secret information, knowledge of what she was doing. So it is now very clear to all and sundry that child belongs to some Larry. So the cause of the boy's death is just before the public view. They just want to kill him and take over his assets and his properties. You know, that's exactly the game plan. But God being on the side of this young man who is innocent, everything is being exposed now. And again, too, please, to the Inspector General of Police, you know, this guy couldn't have been dead if the police were not negligent in their duty. This guy could have been alive till today. Because if the police has followed, you know, the complaint he made before, by now, we couldn't have been talking about Mobad. The police themselves must interrogate their own colleagues those that received, the petition he wrote against threat to his life.
But
the police must do that
this man,
first.
this one where mouth be like this. Sorry, sir. When did you see this man? I don't like liars. You know why I don't like liars? He said he saw DNA, that secretly it was sent to him. I don't believe that story. This one that is smart is like this. That's why they say, train your children. This man that they didn't use hot water, how can you come online and lie like this? That I'm not saying that, they shouldn't probe or investigate Mobad's wife. Well, even me, I support. Do you understand? DNA, I don't, anything they want to do to just try to find out the truth, I don't care. They should do it. As long as it brings justice to the table and we are all happy, Mobad is happy, resting in peace, like, okay, now I'm gone, closure to everything. But this man went to join when. Look at the ways lying like that. Because he said that the part that I want you people to hold on to, that secretly, says she is secretly, they've sent the DNA results to him. It's right on his table. I mean, they are trying to use this thing that you people that did psychology. Is it psychology reverse? They will use something to talk. Then he go push the girl, make she go do. Hey, get one Igbo. Hey, I get my friend will do psychology. She's a psychologist. She's always saying, is this psychology reverse? Hey, I don't know as they call that thing. Oh, is this psychology reverse? He gave my friend that is a psychologist. And they always use them in the police, station. And when they are about to talk to a suspect and they are trying to do something, he gets some kind of way they go talk. The person, before the person the person don't confess. Hey, psychology reverse. Are you a psychologist here? If you understand what I'm talking about and know what this man is saying, this man, do you people know this man? He might be like this. People think what he's saying. The fact that I'm not against other things, so reverse psychology. Hey, thank you. Reverse psychology. Hey, my friend, reverse psychology. Nancy, you are right. Not reserve, it's reverse. Atinuke, you wrote reserve. I think it's reverse psychology. Hey, my friend, they use it on criminals. That's when they are trying to find out stuff. Even sometimes they even told me at one point that that it's good for a lawyer to also go and study it, to add to their own more feathers to their degree and everything. But what do they call police? They have them in different, I think one department in the police, even immigration law, they have them there. They have psychologists there and they use this reverse psychology. Because how can you tell us that you have it secretly? It's been revealed to you. I told you that the sister got in touch with me, and if I remember, there's nothing to show that that girl, that boy, they've ever done, except they are hiding it, which I don't want to know. I don't even want them to tell me anything. So everything we hear online, I know that it's online that it came from. I don't like people, I don't want to know. I prefer to hear my own from the source online, as in let the lawyer Falana come and tell us the truth. So
of law. That is the way sanity and due diligence has to be met. It's very, very appalling that the police, they're now investigating when this guy has made an allegation before. So now it is very, very clear. The child belongs to Sam Larry. Clean and clear. They showed that about this.
But I don't see how many people.
No, we don't see anything. When I saw this thing just came out. So he said today. So wait, this one that shocked me the most is this one.
Wunmi really thinks she could get away with cheating on Mobad and also giving him a child that isn't his. Before the birth of Liam, there was a love story of two teenagers, Wunmi and Mobad. Wunmi was first seen by Mobad on one of those days he does his freestyles with his friends on the street of Ikorodu. Being just a street boy, dropout and hustler, he felt intimidated walking towards beautiful Wunmi, who was studying linguistics at the time in Lagos University. Nevertheless, he immediately fell for her and had the intention of wifing her. With that mindset outset, he began to push further for his
Now this
career
one
and
shocked
finally
me
got the
pass.
confidence to ask her out when his freestyle started making headway in the music industry. Wunmi at first wasn't sure since she was a hot cake and had other more promising men on her case. Eventually, she agreed after much disturbance from the singer. After a long time of dating, it was time to make his intention of wanting to not just date her but make her his wife and mother to his kids. Meanwhile, Wunmi was also expecting him to pop the question because she felt threatened with so many girls coming around him now that he had signed with Malian and was making hit songs. After so many arguments from Wunmi on how Mobad had other intentions now that he was famous to just use and dump her, he finally asked Wunmi to marry him and she said yes. But Omo Wunmi, being a very private person, decided to ask for a private wedding with few family and friends in attendance in which Mobad didn't have issues with as far as she was happy and became his wife. Wunmi was very happy after she had gotten what she always wanted, becoming the wife of Mobad. Few months after their wedding, Wunmi had a visitor from a family member. She and this family member had a conversation concerning her marriage. To her, Wunmi could still be thrown out of the house by another desperate woman without a trace of what they had if she didn't have something else to keep Mobad. Still not knowing what or how to keep Mobad to herself, especially now that he had brought her and her family out of poverty, she further asked her visitor if she had an idea or plan. Her anonymous visitor from her family then suggested having a baby for Mobad as one of the very effective solutions that had always worked and still working to keep a man. But there was a problem with that plan, and the problem was the fact that Mobad was rarely around. With him always chasing his music career, it was going to be impossible for him to want a child with all the drama going on in his life. But the family friend suggested the baby didn't have to come from him. At first, she didn't agree to the plan, believing Mobad loved and worshipped her too much to want to get another woman or even have one. But with Mobad's irresistible personality, his fame and...
Let me reduce it because of adverts. So
with Mobad's irresistible personality, his fame, and money increasing, more beautiful girls began to flock towards his path, and jealousy, desperation, mistrust started blooming in the mind of Wunmi. At this point, she was ready to do anything to make sure she had the baby, so she could have a stronghold on the singer. But how would she execute the plan when he was rarely around, but also had people keeping tabs on her so she is fine and not harmed? It was a very dicey one for Wunmi, but also a risk she was willing to take for her and her family future. In February 2022, her late husband and some Malian colleagues was
okay,
arrested
hold
by
on,
the
hold
NDA.
on. Taiwo Ali, sorry, I'll come back to this. Taiwo Ali, you have been scrolling and been writing. Mobad says he talks to us through his music, which is true. In time past, we were able to see that. Mobad said, and I quote, "I tell my story with my music." Okay, we understand that. Then Taiwo Ali's father says, Marita be like Maria. I will turn to Joseph and fathered Jesus. Okay. Then you said, furthermore, you said, Joseph fathering Jesus means raising someone else's child. Okay, I understand how, in fact, do you know that it was Mobad's music that led the mother to receive bass? In fact, she received the bass of her life. And the truth is, if you know, listening to the music, who wouldn't do that? We all would do that. If you didn't take care of a child and then the child dies, then people now start to come to console you. People will be like, what? Do you really deserve this when you were not there for that child? And I heard, what's her name? Courtroom, larger courtroom told the story. It's just like this kind of story. Do you understand? We don't know if it is true because Yalaje is the one that told us that it was infidelity that made one Baba Ekiti was sleeping with her, and that was what made her lose her marital home. Do you understand? That is Baba Mobad, Mama Mobad now. But we don't know if it is true. Are we making sense from it? But people have castigated her. In fact, Baba Mobad, Ya Mobad, I must say the truth to you people. The pain they will feel is not even as much as the pain the wife will feel. Take it or you leave it. Because their glory, their tomorrow, their Oluomo, their child, the one that she gave birth to. But we all abused them. We gave it to them. Can anybody love your child more than you? No. Nobody can love Mobad more than the father. We that are not even related to them. Somehow, we are just attached to that guy. In fact, I don't know. I just pray I will be able to move on. I don't know him. During his lifetime, I don't see him. I don't know him. I've never seen him before. Heard his music. Didn't know who this singer was. But look at the whole of Nigeria. I mean, everybody. The way I'm mourning him is talk less of his mother, his father, than his wife. And his friends, his best friends, Bella and Co. So, I'm not going to say what you people are saying is not right. Do DNA. I will never. Because I have seen a case. I will keep repeating it. When I lost a child, I was the prime suspect. I was #1 suspect. They didn't care that the same day that I lost the child, the same day forensic entered the house. In fact, that was what made us move away from that house. Because I was thinking my head was busting. So I wanted us to leave that house. And we left to get another place. Where am I going to? Oyibo didn't hide it from me that I'm the prime suspect. They didn't say it to me, but if you know how it goes, it applied to me. And shortly after that, my own incident, another person had the same thing like my case. Mine was eventually called court death, which is natural death from God. You understand? If you believe in God. And if you are not, if you are an atheist, natural death. But that woman was eventually sentenced to jail because she actually took the life of her child. Almost similar case like mine, but she was the one that took that child's life. Because the moment it happened, she was the prime suspect. And after forensic everything, it was later dictated that she took the life of the child. Hence the reason why abroad, though, when things like this happen, husband dies, especially homicide, the first suspect is always the people in the house. Husband for wife, wife for husband. Due to our insurance, you know, all those things. So, and if child dies, the first suspect is mother. First suspect. And most of the time, not most, but sometimes, they are right after forensic. So, I'm not one of those that will say, no, it can never be the wife. No, I will never say it. Because I know that sometimes it may be the wife and sometimes it may be the husband. So I can't, when we seek justice, nothing will be left unturned. Everything they must touch. But the way and manner in which you people form story, that is my own, that I am not understanding, and I'm thinking, are you people trying to back up? Because you say, it must be the wife that must have taken the life of the husband to bear Sam Larry's issue or something like that. Then you people are forming stories like this. Like the man that came out today to say DNA. For me, I don't believe. I'm not saying don't do DNA. I hope people understand me. But that you people are looking for narrative. What if they not do the DNA? And the child eventually is for Mobad. What if Mobad didn't even have any understanding of all these things you people are talking about? Because you now, Taiwali, I know we know that Mobad talks about the mother, talks about his story. So, at the end of the day, we have been attacking everybody for this reason. Even he said one, when he dies, you understand, they should hold on. Not that one he didn't sing with it, they should hold on to Naira Marley. What if after this autopsy come out, all these people that he mentioned, we not see anything take hold there. What if they do DNA now? You know, I know it's right they should do if they want to do. You understand? And the child ends up being the child. And you people, not you now, these people, they form this kind of lies. Because I thought to myself, maybe there are things I haven't heard. Please, I would love to come live on your program. Go ahead. Let me add you. Even though if you... I can't... I'm not seeing you. Request, I will add you. Request, Joy Babalola. I can't... I'm seeing you, but the video is not picking for you. Mama Naira and Sari are still going to pay the bullying. We are not... That's not the... We are not saying that won't happen. We are talking about something else. We are saying that everybody that we saw did something not right. We all attacked. Now, so the same thing applies to the audio we heard. Nobody knows the truth about what transpired. If they can say Naira Marley is not good and everybody knows, yes, Naira Marley, and you know the truth. You know we never saw Naira Marley beating him direct like this. Even to he used reverse psychology. It was somebody that was shouting and we heard, you and Naira Marley is there and Malians were beating Mobad. You know we didn't see him with his hand like this, beating. Even this Sam Larry, we saw him coming, harassing, bullying. Do you understand? We didn't see the touching. The one that we saw bruises on him is Malians. We saw it. And he was wearing singlet, the naked, not naked, but he was, you know, but we didn't see him touching. But we know that probably he must have done, you know, they were taking drugs and everything, and they are bullying him here and there. We don't know the true story. So if that music is sang, maybe it's just singing, may not be his story. But sadly, we are using it to attack this girl, the wife. What if the result now comes out now and we discover that it is the nurse? You are going too far. Who is that? Who is going too far? Bright Trinity. Who is going too far? Far from where? You are going too far. Who is this? Who is this one? Is this person a human being? Because the thing I'm seeing body of an animal and the head of a human being. Maybe it's Kudaya. As I was saying, I see animal and the head of a human being. He wasn't just singing, yeye. Okay. Anyway, let me finish what I'm playing. Utigbo.
Husband and some Malian colleagues was arrested by the NDLEA for possession of drugs, which caused his detention with them. While he was detained, Wunmi decided to put her plan in place of getting a baby. However, Mobad was released and immediately taken to the hospital after complaining that he wasn't feeling all right. After some time in the hospital and Wunmi not visiting, Mobad became skeptical.
Off that thing. Off it. That noise is too much.
And suspicious and decided to put a call through to his wife, who claimed she was sick at the time. But even if Mobad suspected a foul play, he decided to let the sleeping dog lie. When Mobad got back, Wunmi knew she also needed to buckle up and make sure she perfected her plan by making him sleep with her. So she became the nice wife, showing him care, making a video that spoke about his assault, showing more love, and also dressing appealing. He eventually fell for her antics and tricks, giving her what she wanted, and unknown to him, helping her perfect her plans of having a baby. Few weeks after the closing night, Mobad sent Wunmi a message asking her why she didn't leave him when she wasn't feeling him anymore, and told her to tell him again where she was during his detention with the NDLEA. Still maintaining silence and not replying to Mobad's messages, he made it more clear in detail and asked why she slept with his enemy. Wunmi's heart at this time was beating fast and thinking of so many things she could say to get herself out of this current mess without losing her husband, especially now that she was pregnant. Knowing Mobad loves and cares for her, she defended herself when he finally came back as being the victim. Getting his attention, she explained that when he was in the hands of the NDLEA, Ehe, she had gone to Naira Mali's house to beg for his release, but they refused and asked that she would have to pay the price of him being released with her body. Not knowing what else to do or who to turn to, she agreed to the bargain and then apologized. A heartbroken Mobad left the house with the intention of not coming back. He couldn't bring himself to believe the girl he loved so much and could die for would betray him, but he also compensated himself with the fact that she did it for him, and this made it more clear that he had to leave the label. He finally went back to Wunmi, and she welcomed him into her arms with the news that she was pregnant for him. Mobad, who had decided to forgive her and not look at the past, didn't mind asking her whose baby it was, and also helped and supported her through the pregnancy. On the 12th of April, they both welcomed baby Liam, who he showered love, care, money, and attention, while he forgot his family and began focusing so much on Wunmi, the baby, and her family. Being assaulted again by Naira Marley thugs, which led to him going to the hospital, he called again, this time angry that she had repeated the same thing she did formerly by not visiting him in the hospital. This time, he warned and declared that if he died, she killed him. He even added that he had not forgotten what she had done to him in the past. He just chose to forgive her because of God, and she would suffer if he died. Now he's dead, and Nigerians are asking to be sure that Liam is more...
Fairness, to be discreet was extremely important to me.
Sorry. Hey, mi ò gbọ́rú eléyìí. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ wá help me out.
Are asking to be sure that Liam is Mobad's son before she is given the donation. And much more are rumors circulating that the baby is Sam Larry's child. Could the baby be truly Sam Larry's child? Could Sam Larry be the enemy Mobad was talking about in the message he sent to her, accusing her of cheating? Or could he also be the person who made the bargain of Mobad's release for her body? Could Sam Larry had found out on seeing the boy and wanted Mobad dead so he can have his son? But if you ask me, I will recommend Omawumi Aloba to have the right answers, because Liam does look like Sam Larry and no other person from Mobad's family, Mobad himself, or even her herself. But at the end of the day, only your mother knows the true father of her child. If you enjoyed this video, click on any...
Okay, so now, number one, the confidence in which you people talk about things on the social media, and then people like me, you people flabbergast me. I'm in shock. I just sit down here. I listened to this over the weekend. That is on Friday, I think. I listened to it and I'm like, Number one, the person that released that voice note. The person that released that voice note, whom the sister-in-law, Mobad's sister-in-law claims that is Mobad Wunmi's friend, must know something. That voice note, I know there's something about that voice note. And that voice note, no matter what it is, it will continue to, even, it will continue to haunt Wunmi. That voice note is not a good voice note. And I've noticed that everything we have talked about, the mother, the father, the stepmother, but that voice note, nobody have addressed it. Because we are not hearing the truth. Wunmi have spoken to this lover a few times. She's come out to say she can do DNA. But even this lover did not address the voice note in public. In public. Maybe. So that voice note is what gave birth to all this problem for Wunmi. You understand? That voice note is what gave birth to this, to give birth to this problem for Wunmi. And I'm thinking maybe they have friends that went to explain, because these people talking, I can't imagine myself sitting down now and I will narrate a story like this. If eventually this story they are not true, it is not a matter of retract. They are supposed to arrest them. Because how can you tell a lie if it is not true? Like this, full story, a whole book, and it's not true. If it is not true. Because the same way I felt when I listened to the story of Mobad's mother, how they said, I heard that on Yalaje courtroom, how she said she heard from people that live with them in Shasha that she was adulterous, and that is the reason. If it is not true, if it is not true, if it is not true. Do you understand? And you know, it is the same way how many of us castigated the father. You understand? How many of us castigated the father. I just pray that when the DNA comes out, it should vindicate his family. And when October, I said, because I won't lie, this one they said is the same thing they said about the mother now. Is that not the same story they said about his mother? I mean, is the story what they told us about the mother, is it good? Aside the one that she abandoned for 10 years, I be mommy not there, let's forget that one. That one, Ọlọ́run adájọ́ bẹ̀yẹn. The one that made her separate from the father. They said she slept with Baba Ekiti, neighbor, fellow tenant. In face me, I slap you. And that she would go inside there, and that one was giving it to her. Is there any story as bad as that? If it is not true. Me, I won't lie, yo. I'm just helping you people to critically. If we don't fear God, let's fear. If we don't fear man, let's fear God. Like this man, Elenu Ajuwele, if you are lying that you saw DNA secretly sent to you, meanwhile, that pikin, I don't know if they've done DNA for that pikin, no. Except there are people close to Mobad that are saying all these things underground. I bet you people are not, because why are they saying that thing about this girl like that? Why did they call out of everybody? Why didn't they say Naira Marley? Why are they connecting her with Sam Larry? Because for me, oh, you know, when you give birth, in the beginning, if you look at the child will be fair. I'm not looking for excuses. So some kids are like that. They will be fair. Yeah? After, if you see one picture like that, you will see that the boy, Liam, has Mobad's mouth and his face. Doesn't mean that he's the father. And doesn't mean that he's not the father. I can't side anybody. Me, I can't lie to you. It's not that I'm trying to be diplomatic. In this Mobad's case, me, I am just like this. Only Liam, I hold her. And I hold that picking because it's a baby. Everybody else, including the wife, everybody, to me, the only thing that can vindicate them until the result comes out. I'm telling you. Because they didn't come out to tell us the truth. None of them. Even the sister, at least the sister who is her spokesman, she's supposed to have talked and addressed the issue of the voice note. She only said, she said. It's her friend that sent it out. Okay, explain it. I heard that clearly when she said that Mobad had loss of memory. Please, is that not stigmatization? Is that not stigmatizing the boy the way they stigmatized him from Liam? That I said, Liam, the boy that sang in Ikorodu, and he sang well. Except maybe once a while he has, the same way Naira Marley came out to tell us that. Yeah, you are diplomatic. No, Taiwo Ali, I am not diplomatic. I always say it here. I cannot say, bam, this thing is the way it is. You know why? Because I will feel bad if I stand my ground and say, this thing, I suspect infidelity, when inside me, I am not sure of that infidelity. It will be unfair. The only thing I can say is, due to the fact that all the money that is going to come to Mobad after death, definitely, due to the fact that it's always good for a beneficiary to, it's good, all this money and this controversy ongoing, it will be good for her to have DNA, just for our own sanity too. You understand? That's all I can say. But that I will say, I suspect, I think, even the mother, God sees my heart, the father too. I can't, In the beginning, I abused the father, but from the moment I saw that the father, the part he played in that boy's life, it would be foolish of me to now think he will want his child dead. I know he's angry that the son is more on the in-law side and more on the mother side. I know. And he obviously is married to somebody else. In fact, somebody called me today. If not that I was at work, I had to tell her, please, please. I even said I can't narrate the story. Now, in they bring another story about the papa. I said, please, I can't talk about it. Because this thing, the person too, I don't know which side that person is. Now, in they bring another story about the papa for me today. I said, I'm at work. And I was at work. I said, I can't talk about it. Because the truth is, somebody called whilst we were doing show online like this. The person tell us, say, can't I see? Can't I notice that the father insisted that they go and bury that boy in on that land? That definitely, if I'm in white garment, I will understand the meaning. Well, now, is that where they are burying him now? Is that where they are burying him now? Has he not agreed that they go and bury his son in Ikoyi? Be where did they say cemetery? That's why I can't lie to you people. I know what I'm going to say when the result comes out. Because in me, where I'm thinking that the result will go to before, God sees. My mind I've made a U-turn. My mind is somewhere else. So, hence the reason why I said, let me keep quiet. Only DNA, I said DNA, autopsy will vindicate some of his family members. Then we will now know the true story. Because the wife and his friends, they have not told us the true story. And they are the ones that made us to go for Naira Marley and Sam Larry. Yes, they made that boy's life miserable. But are they the killers? Gone? We don't know. Do you understand? Hence I wait. I want autopsy to come out and tell us, now the thing wey kpai this boy be this. Hey! We go come know who we won't hold. Say na him kpai or na dem kpai Mobad. Are you making sense for me? So why this one is bringing up as you Sam Larry born pikin, Sam Larry come out for here. I'm wondering why waiting make people join the dots together. I'm just in my head thinking, is there anybody from Mobad side that is giving information that we don't know? You understand? Why they come out of the whole, why they not say Naira Marley? You understand? Why they not talk saying na Bella Shmushda Bikin? Why they not talk saying na Zlanta? Why Sam Larry? Yeni? Mo wonder why? Because to me, that Pikin, I don't know as soon as I do DNA, I'm not seeing the resemblance, and I mean it. I'm not using it to pretend. I'm not seeing the resemblance. The way I look at Pikin, I know how to say, this one really look like this person. I'm not seeing the resemblance. So for me, I may be wrong. But why is it that una join na them? It's still giving me that question mark. Yeah, I don't know why the mother-in-law did not push when they wrote to the police. If truly she's a police officer. You see, as per the in-laws, for me, I will not lie. I stand on Mobad's dad side because I'm married and I have sons. I know how mother-in-laws, men, their side react when your mother, as my own mother now, will not be the one, buying, and they'll be the one in charge of your husband. Do you understand? Your own parents or your mother. And if you notice, it's always women. Why is it not the father-in-law? Do you understand? Hence the reason why Mobad's father was angry that they have carried, they've chopped. It didn't mean that they took out his intestine. What you call from You understand? If you are married, you will know what I'm saying, and you will understand that they don't like it. People don't like it when your husband now your own family or your mama now in there, then they now want to buy property now. They now use Liam's name, his first property. Do you understand? Hence the reason why the father said, almost marry. Remember, I attacked the father when I thought maybe it's the father that, you people were feeding me with some things. I was not thinking like a Nigerian. Yeah? You people were feeding me with many things. My head, I was not thinking like a Nigerian. But it's the father that killed him. It's the father that killed him. Now, yeah, I say it's true. How can you be jealous of your grandchild? No. The truth is, what's the hurry? Why did you people quickly say that they should buy property in the name of Liam? No. Let's be realistic. I'm married. If they had bought the properties in their name, Mr. What's his name? Mobad, and Wunmi, Aloba, it's still okay. It's still okay. Why Liam? Why did they say buy the name in Liam's name? It calls for concern. We will saw Nikusibe. Hence, there's been enmity between that man and Mobad's in-law, and they deserve it. And it's because that man is an Ondo man, and it's because the man was involved or is involved in his child's life. That is why, and that's how he was able to know. That part, there's nothing Wunmi's family can tell me. I don't accept it. In fact, for his first property, he's supposed to buy it in his name. If they gone wife, love, loma foruko, ìyàwó esi. If they love, loma foruko. But why Liam's name? Why? Put yourself in Baba, what's his name? Mobad's shoes. Put yourself in his shoes. You understand? They already said it. Mind you, the mother wasn't there from beginning when Mobad was not a big boy, a rich man. She came when money. So her own is anything that she was just incorporating so that she can be at least more. So, and obviously that girl would have done everything, which the wife, this is my mother-in-law, and she would have done everything to take care of him. I'm sorry, of her. And so she was more or less like the father said, Mama Kobe Bonvita. But the man that took care of Liam, Mobad, understood that how can you people be buying stuff? That's why the man said, first property, second property, which is 2 acres of land in Liam's name. And they even said when they went to buy that land, that the person there, the father said it. If you don't have that video, go and I can play it, but I don't have that. I have to go now. The mother, they said it to them there, that the person that they are buying this land, I think Mobad, they saw a vision for Mobad that the father said it's now that they are saying it. They never told him. Go and listen to it now. That time he was lamenting on the chair. He mentioned it. They never told him. And when the mother, and why the father also disliked the in-law, when he saw that money was coming in, the way the money was coming in, they saw that the man's wahala is too much. That's why they told him when they did naming ceremony that they had to collect kini woman pay ajo olóyìnbó kan tí wọ́n máa ń pàjọ. That is owó àjọ. Mo ti gbàgbọ́ òyìnbó yẹn. Do you understand? It's owó àjọ. And now it's 2 acres and 1 plot. The 1 plot is the one that they buried Mobad. They dashed that to the father. The father went to meet the mother-in-law. When Mobad told, Mobad bought a car. What led to this thing? Mobad bought a car. The father used his mouth to, all the story people are hearing online, don't believe 100% of them. The one that they are the ones saying themselves, that's the one I can believe. They may be lying, but it's still, I can at least go and replay it for you. Baba said that when his son bought a car of 35 million naira, that he went to him and said, a car? When you don't have property, nothing. Nothing. You don't need this. If you put this money on land or property, it's better. Then the son now say, Daddy, I know you will complain. I know. I already bought land. So he said, hey, that was what made him happy. So he told the father that he bought 2 acres of land. You understand? So he was the one that told the father about the land. So the father now was like interested. Where is the land? Well, the father was, we look at it as he was money conscious. But the boy is dead now. You understand? If it's your child that is born Mobad, let's even put Mobad aside now. Olamide, Davido, all those things, and God bless them like that. Won't you enjoy too? Will you say you don't care? Talk true now. Won't you enjoy? You will enjoy. You àsìkò dé láti jẹ ọmọ, especially you that no lórí ọmọ, you suffered for that child, suffered with that child, and brought that child up. You understand? So the son told him that the mother-in-law is with the you understand, was with the I think the property, be the whatever, he knows where it is. So the papa jump Mobado, go meet the mama, the mother-in-law. This is what caused the issue. If you hear, he narrated it. He said he then went to meet this woman and said, he called her and said, Ọmọ mi ni òun ra, he bought 2 acres of land somewhere, blah, 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 around Ikorodu. Now, the mother-in-law said, lie, she denied it. She denied it. That the next day, few days later, she called Afa, called this, called that, called different people. Now, they call him Pikin. They call him too. They do meeting on top their head. They can't stop the matter because she denied it to the father. The father now said, in front of his son like this, now they talk and say nothing like that. So the son too now said, no, that he was only joking. He intends to buy. He didn't say he has bought. That he only has a plot of land. When they left that scene, the father then said, why did you then lie to me that you bought acres of land? And he now told the father that forget it, that he truly bought the acres of land. So why did you disgrace me in front of them? Why did you disgrace me in front of them, denying that there was nothing like that? Denying that there was nothing like that. You understand? That's how the father now got really angry. That so the son truly has land, and they called meeting on top of the end. Can't disgrace his son. His son deny, say na lie, not be so in talking for him papa. Do you understand? So that's what caused enmity between papa and mother-in-law. So do you know what the father did? The boy, knowing the father is always wanting, now gave the father that land. Say, okay, daddy, take this land, take. Use it for church. The father then said, he told him there and there, okay, that's 1 plot. this land that you are saying is you that will build the church. So he will go to his son. He said he will always beg him. It was more or less like begging where we saw it up to get to that stage. 100,000 today, 200, 300 was the highest he was able to get from the boy. He said that before then, he then went to his son's lawyer. It was the son's lawyer. Through him, he was able to now dictate that the acres of land truly existed, and the acres of land, it was bought in Liam's name. Even the son didn't tell him. She understand. Ibitio, you know, his father-in-law. They use Kayamata. No, you people don't forget Kayamata. It's not a matter of Kayamata. The boy, because he comes from a dysfunctional family, he has put his love. You know, he grew up with that girl. There's love. Forget it. It is the mother-in-law that involved herself. The moment she saw that the son was now, the son-in-law is making it, she now took. You know, they called her daughter. She said, God forgive me. She go see her own joy now. And told her 2 acres of land. Asha ni koti mama no marimbe. And you know, being a musician, they would have told the girl, better buy it in your son's name. No need to be buying it in your husband's name, because whatever is husband's so is for all. But if it's on Liam's name, they are already planning his life is after he dies. God forgive me. Emma Bino, baby she roni mo she sote me. Better buy it in your son's name because he loves her. Yeah, jazz deal. Oh, Taiwo, please. It's not everything that is jazz. It's because he loves her. Oh, that's what he dag back for. You know, oh, ti fara ton won, ti file ton won, ti fokon ton won. You understand? And that's why the fight they have, when he was saying, you and your family, what is the reason? You understand? There must be something that happened that he can be using such vulgar word. He was cursing, you know, real anger was in him. It's only her that can explain that. Me, or I will not lie, from day one that this fight started, after Mobad's death, I do not like because I heard the mother clearly from America where she was saying, what it pa Mobad? What it pa? But meanwhile, you people, when you were buying property, I already bought it in your grandchild's name now. So Mobad, the father said it doesn't have anything. Of his son, like do you understand? Like in his name. In his name. You understand? So that's the father's side. Why he's saying that they have chopped his father, his child. The anger the man has towards Mobad's wife is not towards Mobad's wife. It's towards her mother. Because he's thinking, you know, she's the one controlling the home. He that took care of his son. And him that he said it that the mother is not important. That is Mama Mobad. And it's true, you know, because she has no say. If you notice that she's even cooperating with them because the wife is, and they are getting stuff from Mobad for her. She will collect from Mobad, she will collect from Mobad's wife. She will collect here, she will collect here. They are both petting her. So she's not lost. She just make sure say she did okay with the two. But Papa no wonder. Papa wants making Pikin do things and also build church for him. And if you notice, it's so friends. Everybody really, really loved him. That boy, no, I tell you the truth. They not deserve that boy. The kind boy with that boy be, they not deserve him. If we talk about this matter, I reach 1 year, I go still say the same thing. They're not, all of them, they not deserve that boy. Go and see the way he flows with everybody. Everybody. You can't be nice like that now. You can't just be nice like that if you be real human being. The boy na angel. He is a special being. You know, maybe God said they miss him. Now why I can't take him thing, picking go. They don't deserve him. The boy too good. The boy too good. They not deserve him. Come on, Daddy Jim. They not deserve that boy. I won't be surprised what the results will come. You know, because when Naira Marley said, if you notice, Naira Marley wanted us to know that even his family, they are a burden on him. He mentioned it, trying to take our own eyes away from him. He was trying to push us to go and notice that Wunmi bá disturb ẹni kó máa lọ, kí ìyá daddy àti mommy náà máa lọ. They are another, you understand? They should give him space. If they think that he's a mad person, they won't say that he should tell people to go now. Do you understand? If they think that he's a mad person like that, they won't tell that people, because will a bad person take care of himself? How will they? They are also burdened. All of them were making that boy. But Olowo Nina. Olowo Nina. You know how many hit records he made? Do you know how many hit records that guy made? Gbogbo owó táwa ń sọ pé ó jọ wá lójú ká fẹ́ máa ké nítorí ẹ̀ ń sìn. It's nothing to the boy. It's nothing without God. And they are still owing him nìyẹn o. They are still owing him o. Princess Olaoshin, you saw him in your dream. Let me see what you are wearing. White garments. Tell us what happened. What did he say to us? Yeah, Judy Bridge. Yes, you are right, sis. Everyone just wanted. They wanted this money so much. Badly. They wanted this money. Yeah, Judy Bridge, my sis. You will see the result. I don't want to go and say something and I'll start to retract. I'm telling you, we will all be shocked. But I know he didn't die a natural death. I know that one. Kuku natural. Even go, Falana's wife, you can tell from, go and listen to that and listen to the law terminology. You are lettered and culturally sound. You know waiting the soup yeah. Oh, my darling Taiwo, Mr. Taiwo, I know what I understand what is happening. But you see, I cannot then, because I understand what is happening, I should then now back it up with false narrative. Do you get what I mean? I can't back it up with false narrative. We have to use facts and truth to back up everything that is happening. It's clear. It's so clear what is happening. Yeah. The only concern I have is that why have people meshed Sam Larry with that lady, with that our son Liam? I'm still thinking in my head why. I can't find an answer, and that's why I'm not, taking all those things on board. Everything everyone has to say. I'm waiting for the autopsy result. That autopsy result is going to lead us. You always see. Oh my lead, you are right. It will lead us right. We will know what really happened. Because everybody's addressing everything. What is their own? Everybody's not addressing where we think we need, at least to the public. You just say, okay. The only thing I would have loved if Mobad's wife was able to explain to us regarding, okay, she was pointing at bullies as in Naira Marley them. She didn't mention their name, but everything signaled to them, at least pointing to them. Yeah, I expected her to then, when the voice note came out, her spokeswoman or her spokesman, who is her sister, should have explained why the reason for that voice note is very, very implicating, just as much as others too implicated themselves. Do you understand? It's only video that we saw about Naira Marley them that we held on to them since. We not let them go. Do you understand? Even to some, they want to even say that they are the killer. They are the one that injected the Mobad. Do you get? You know, so if not that shout gone, that's when we say yeah, they gave injection. That's when we say yeah, they went to hospital. It was as if he was beaten to death. The way Wunmi updated first 1 hour after the announcement of that boy's death, it was as if they bullied, it was as in directly proximity of bullying, harassment, assault to death. It was later that we stay here small, you know, it was the way one story here fun wa gani. We go shout. We go just hear one small thing back on. We go, we go. It was later, after they buried him gone, we learned that they took him with ambulance gone to one hospital and he was rejected. We didn't hear the comprehensive story till it was, they were just giving us small. In fact, can I shock you people? It was after they exhumed him that I learned that the wife was around. Because I kept asking about the wife. I felt maybe she was not living with him. Because I kept asking, where is the wife? It was after they exhumed him that I learned that the wife was around. Because when the father was now explaining that they told him to turn back. After they called him to come and meet them in the hospital, then they told him to turn back. And when they told him, he then used his initiative to, his discretion, no, that let me go to the house. Then he met, thank you, I sell them. Thank you, I sell them. You know, when then he went to the house and met his son's corpse as his lifeless body. Then they asked him, who were the people? He said his wife. I was shocked. After they've exhumed him, I never knew the wife was there. I never knew she was there because I was saying, how can where is the wife? Why are these Jagbajantis people coming to announce? And I was even angry that he was naked in the bus, in the car, you know, with only pants. You understand? I was angry. I said, where is the wife? Do you understand? I thought maybe the wife wasn't around. It was when the father then spoke and said, when he saw his lifeless body, then, you know, they asked him who was there. He then said the wife and his friends. I was confused. Then his friend Shogo said the same, that the daddy said to him. So those were the people that made me know that the wife was even around in the first place. It was as if the wife, and she announced it and said they've made one person, okay, they can have him, and, you know, as if they can have him and Wokukutipa. So to me, she wasn't around him. She too probably woke up to the news. When she said the nigger, today was the first time she was posting Liam's picture when he's, you know, his 5th month on earth. So they've taken the nigger, be the nigger, can you come in, go and look at the something. It wasn't as if she was around. She wanted to hide in the background. Okay, it wasn't as if she was around. So I wasn't free. I felt she probably wasn't putting up with her husband. Or you understand, sometimes wives do that. Or she wasn't around. And that, you know, he was just planning that they leave the country and stuff like that. She had a little bit of things to say. So I'm just thinking in my head, when they said she was around, more confused. So, but does not still make me, I'm shocked she has energy to write updates. No, she actually gave us updates. And the updates directed it, you know, to, in fact, it did not direct us to Sam Larry, to be sincere. Shemo, it was Naira Marley, the Malians that they update. It was later we saw Sam Larry's video. There was nothing that directed us to Sam Larry. We didn't even know Sam Larry, because people like me, we don't know, so, you know, he exists. It was more of the You know, she directed it more to, you know, like, you know, some people that are after his life, and obviously it was the Malians, because he had mentioned that if anything happens to him, if he dies, that they should hold the Malians. So everybody just carry face. Even Bella, Naira Marley, she wanted to send us in realm. The direction was just for, you understand? So I think that those are the things that really made people to now say, okay, your own side is this side. Then the voice note, why did the friend betray her that early? You understand? Why? What is the reason for that voice note? Why did the friend do such a thing? Do you understand? That voice note is very bad voice note. Why? What is the aim of that friend? What really happened? You understand? What really happened that the friend, whom they said, you know, throughout that voice note, what is the aim? Because if you listen to that voice note, it's a very bad one. It's kind of very implicating, but we don't know what happened. The friend knew her family was bad. Because I don't know too. You understand? So it calls for consent, but nevertheless doesn't mean that the story all these people now narrated is true. Until we hear even the mother's son, it may be complete lies. Do you understand? The one that we saw that is true, we have seen it. But all this one they are saying on air, I don't know how far it is true. Some people cannot allow evil to thrive. I understand some people cannot, but what is it? What their voice note? Why did they exchange that kind of voice note? What happened? And why did the wife, sister say that he has loss of memory? Why? The boy that we saw, until the end, does it look like someone that has loss of memory? Yeah, I don't see anything that sounded like loss of memory. Except I'm wrong. Maybe he's singing and he's not coordinating himself because it didn't make sense. Everything he sang, I believe people didn't hear him. So when did the loss of memory? Yes, he was depressed. Yes. Let me just keep quiet before I go and be giving them. There's nothing to me, Oroton. Let me just keep quiet. Oh, I have to go. We will see again. Lágbára Ọlọ́run tomorrow. Shegbo. On this matter, we have to wait. October 13 is less than 2 weeks. We are waiting. The Falanos, they are doing their best. They will bring out the whole story. We will see like this with our eyes. All of us will be alive to see that in Combe something is happening. We will hear it, we will see it like this by the grace of God. Yeah. Thank you so much, Oba Olajide. God bless you, sir. God already knew the front and made sure there were evidence in the world because he was surrounded by a bad wife, bad million, bad family. Everybody around him, they are suspect. You understand? You know, we cannot say they are bad. Everybody is bad now. They don't deserve him because of how we saw the whole story. Although the story is so shady and so blurry, but we can't say anyone is bad now until the autopsy leads us. I'm telling you, when I say the autopsy is going to lead us, you will see. You will see. Just watch. It will lead us. We'll be able to say, this one, accountability. We will see how it's going to play out. You will see. The autopsy is going to lead us. Though, yes, all of them around him, they are suspect. But we can't say, this one is bad now. Until the autopsy tells us what really happened. Could it be that they didn't show him care? They assumed he was okay when he was crying, when he was vomiting. Did they leave him unattended to? Was there some form of negligence? You understand? Well, you will see. You will see. You people, you will hear. Let's just be patient. We will see. They will lead us through and we will know the right thing. All right, Mr. Taiwo Ali. God bless all of us. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, Odaro Kasunkaji. Yes, Asunjio. Good night, everybody. God bless us. Please don't forget to patronize me, oh. Eraja me, oh. Buy K-Money signature. So, Odaro, Asunjio. Mobad is recently. No, Ologuomolomo. That boy. I don't know. He is a legend. Àwọn ọmọ ológo gidi, bí Elvis Presley, Michael Jackson, Tupac, àwọn ọmọ ológo gidi, àwọn correct ògo ńlá ògo gidi. Do you know the whole of Nigeria? Even people that are not Nigerians, ọmọ kan kú, everybody sick, ọmọ kan ṣo. We've had president died on throne. We just sleep. Abacha died on throne. Yar'Adua died on throne. Many people, even when MK Abiola died, I'm not going to say not pain also, but kò tó yìí. MK Abiola kò tó yìí lára wa. This Mobad case, mú wa lótùtù. We must see by the cause of death. The person that did it, Good night, sis. Good night, Yeye Judy. Good night, everybody. God bless you. Adeti love. God bless us all. See us tomorrow by the grace of God. Good night. Love you all. God bless us. Bye. Good night, everybody. God bless us. God bless us. Good night. Love you. Good night. Akweka. Good night. Good night. Anu Moriba. Good night. Good night.